In a calm countryside, there lived an elderly man named Mr. Thompson. He was known throughout the neighborhood for his wisdom and kind heart. One day, as he was taking a leisurely stroll through the local park, he noticed a young boy named Oliver sitting alone under a tree. Oliver seemed upset, and his eyes were filled with disappointment. Approaching Oliver, Mr. Thompson asked, "What's troubling you, my young friend?" Oliver sighed and said, "Mr. Thompson, I found this beautiful stone by the river, and I thought it must be worth a lot. But when I tried to sell it at the market, the vendor only offered me 20 pounds for it. I thought it was worth much more." Mr. Thompson smiled and said, "Would you mind showing me the stone, Oliver?" Oliver handed over the stone to Mr. Thompson, who examined it carefully. He then said, "You know, Oliver, this stone is indeed valuable, but its true worth might not be apparent to everyone. Let me tell you a story. Long ago, in a distant land, there was a man who had a similar stone. Like you, he thought it was worth a fortune. He first took it to the market, where a merchant offered him just a few pounds for it. Disheartened, the man decided to try his luck at a jewelry shop. The jeweler, too, examined the stone and offered a slightly higher sum, but it was still far less than what the man had hoped for. Undeterred, he decided to visit a museum where experts could appraise its value accurately. At the museum, the experts were astonished when they saw the stone. They explained that it was a rare and precious gem, unlike any they had seen before. They offered the man 200,000 pounds for it, recognizing its true worth. Oliver listened intently to the story, his eyes widening with understanding. He looked at Mr. Thompson and said, "So, you mean, the stone's value depended on who recognized its worth?" Mr. Thompson nodded and said, "Exactly, Oliver. Just like this stone, your true worth isn't always apparent to everyone. Some may underestimate you, but that doesn't diminish your value. It's those who truly understand and appreciate your unique qualities who will recognize your worth and offer you the opportunities you deserve." Oliver left the park that day with a valuable lesson in his heart. He understood that his worth was not defined by the opinions of those who couldn't see his true potential. Like the priceless stone, he possessed qualities and talents that would be recognized by the right people at the right time. And so, the story of the priceless stone became a reminder for Oliver and all who heard it that their true worth could be far greater than what others might initially perceive.